What's going on, guys, and a long overdue welcome back to our Surviving Java series. It's been around about 5 months since I've done any recording, and that is primarily just because like everything sort of aligned before Christmas, that I had multiple assignments due for uni, as well as real world stuff going on that sort of just prevented me from being able to relax and get on the server and do the bits and pieces I actually wanted to do. So we are now back in this 2025. We actually missed out on the fireworks night on the 5th of November. We missed out on the Halloween stuff, and we missed out on the Christmas sort of episodes. So we're not going to try and ram pack like this episode full of all of that stuff, because we've updated to 1.20.4. No, 1.21.4 is what we've updated to. So we've got the Bundles of Bravery as well as the Pale Garden updates to sort of investigate. What are we looking for, like, to make the bundles? Is it wool in the string, or is it hide in the string or leather in the string? Where's our mob drops? Thank you. Just in case it is hide or leather, we can just grab this and see. So it is in fact just one leather and one string, which is awesome. Let's just make a couple of them. Not really utilize them, don't really know how they work all that well, so we're just gonna have to sort of figure it out as we go. And then let's throw these guys back over in here. So our main objective today is to go and find a Pale Garden. Now, because I didn't bother doing any world trimming when I updated the world, and we generated, like, pre-gened the world up to 10,000 blocks out, which is now a little bit of a nuisance considering that I was not expecting them to add a new biome in the update. We are going to have to travel further than 10,000 blocks out. So in order to do that, we've got a bunch of we've got our ender chest. Let's put our helmet on. We've got a bunch of like runway sort of things that lead out pretty far in the nether. I don't know what them hoglins are doing there. So let's fly on out through here. I also want to get back into doing my modded series as well. I'm missing playing that. Like, I've not played pretty much any Minecraft in around about 5 months now. And it's not because I've gone off of the game, it's just trying to find the time in order to relax and play it has been a little bit of, oh my god, it's a little bit of a pain. So we want to go positive. So I know that Mac went in the negative direction to find one. So we're just going to fly down here, see how far we get. Have we got a boat on us? Like, a boat would be really... Oh, no, we haven't. A bunch of other random crap on us, though. Probably going to have to get more rockets. So what we're looking at, we're looking to go at least something like 1,500 or 2,000 blocks out. That would... No, 2,000 blocks out would be, what, 16,000 in the overworld? So to get to 10,000, we probably want to go like 1,200. So roughly about where this portal is, to be honest with you. I don't know what this portal goes to. Let's see. Now, just so we don't lose our way, let's just make sure our waypoints are the correct ones. Yep, we're going to add a waypoint here and just go portal to nether tunnel PN. We'll do that to be red, just so we don't have to fly all the way back. So we're about 8,800 blocks out, and the whole reason that we've done the whole pre-well generating stuff is just so we wouldn't have to have dealing with like the well generating lag when we was flying around. But now we're going to have to sort of deal with that lag anyway, considering that, oh man, that's pretty cool, considering that we have to go try and find a Pale Garden. So what I'm going to do is fly out the further 10,000 blocks, find a Pale Garden, and I'll bring you back once I found one. Alright, so it should be somewhere around here, because it's always next to or in Dark Forest. And the first one was obviously within 10,000, so it wouldn't have generated. Next one I've searched is 16,000 minus 156, which is just over in this direction. So we can see if there is actually one here or not. So it should be around this-ish area. That's if it's actually spawned in or not. What I did notice as well when I was testing out in different worlds, the sort of size that they spawn in can sometimes be ridiculously small. Like I've seen them as small as like 1 or 2 trees, which is just ridiculous. But we can have a sort of fly around and see if we can't actually spot one. Oh, there is a woodland mansion here. That'd be pretty cool if one like spawned within a pale garden. But yeah, let me fly around. Once I find one, oh, there we go. Talk to the devil. Let's just see how small I can go time. So yeah, as you can see, it's like relatively small. The screen does, like, all of the clouds go sort of greyish, don't they? Which is pretty cool. We do want to grab up a whole bunch of these different bits and pieces. So a bunch of the whatchamacallit, moss. And you can also only get the new flower types here as well. So I'll let you grab up a whole bunch of this moss. Awesome. What we could probably do is swap out one of our moss farms or a couple of them using this moss instead. I'm fairly sure it still runs and works the same way. And then what we're going to do is be waiting for nightfall to see if any of them like creaking wood people look like ents spawn. But have we got any bone meal that we're able to get a hold of? Where's our box? We don't need our shovel on us at the moment. Let's do that. Also grab an empty shovel to throw this stuff in. Bone meal. Got a whole shovel of bone blocks. Well, not a whole shovel, but we've got enough. Is this a fortune pick? So if we then do this, and we have to use that on the grass. There we go. So these are called the closed eye blossoms, and then at night time they open up. We do just want to get a few of them. What we can do is probably set up like a portal to one of these pale gardens, and then set up like a mini farm. But we'll just use a access on the nether roof in order to get here and back, rather than set up a brand new tunnel. Because we're going to be doing well trimming well below the 10,000 block mark, it's like about 5,000 blocks out. We'll do well trimming on the next main big update, which means once that's done, we'll have Pale Gardens spawn a lot closer. So I won't be setting up like a permanent setup. What I may actually do is set up just a mini farm whilst I'm over here to get the flowers. But we'll wait till nightfall, which is coming relatively soon, and then see if any of these creaking do spawn to see if we can't find any of the hearts. Oh. What is that? Pale moss carpet. How do we get this stuff? Is it shears that we have to use for that? I don't think we've even got any shears. Why do we not have shears? Okay, so grab you. Yes, we can grab that. This is pale. Oh crap. Okay, so there's definitely dudes around here, I think. tree person. Okay, where is your heart? Over here. Good. Is there any more? 'Cause that's what we're looking for. Oh, sweet. What was that? Kill one of every hostile monster. Any other tree people? Like, one heart is all we need in order to get things started. So, oh look, there's a whole bunch of these open eye blossoms. Oh, pockets are full. I love these when they're open. Like, give off a very subtle glow. Okay, tree person. How have you spawned so far? Ow! Sucker. Okay. Where's your heart? Got it. Oh, dude. Sometimes when the tree people despawn, they've got a chance of dropping their heads. Obviously not in normal vanilla, but we've got the more mobs heads, so that's still a way that you're actually getting. Oh, let's grab that. Go away. I can't see any other tree people spawning, so what I'm going to do, harvest a bunch of trees, set up just a mini flower farm over here in order to get some of them, and once I've got that set up I'll bring you back just to show you what I've done. Alright, so I set up just a proper budget little one. With probably the jankiest timer that I've ever created. So just switch and I shift with more of these trees while that's running, and then we can head back to base, and I want to set up just a mini sort of budget farm for getting the new resin clumps, which means utilising the new mob, and I'm not too sure how to do it. I don't want to do it on like an industrial scale. That's going to be like a project we put on our project board, but I do want access to this resin and their boss palette. So what I will do is do like a little setup at our home base for doing it, and then later on down the line we can sort of focus on doing an industrial setup for it. But yeah, I'm just going to mine a few more of these trees, gather a few more of them flowers, and then once I'm back at base I will bring you back. Alright, so we're now back at base, got all the stuff sort of sitting here. I still need to organise where I want to put it. What I'm thinking of doing, first of all, get rid of them. Because I like all the wood types being together, this section's been breaking it up, and because we've now got 4, 8, 12 types of wood, what I'm thinking of doing is moving these, the section of all the crafting bench stuff and the miscellaneous stuff that goes into this section, put that probably over here instead of rail, because the rail we've not really got a lot of that stockpiled at any given point, and we can always store it in shulkers anyway at the top, and we're just going to combine the rail with the redstone mechanisms that we've got here, because neither of them take up a lot of room, and that way we can then have the pale wood be in this section here with all of the other wood types. I'm probably going to combine the resin with the copper just because it's similar tones of orange, except for I think the resin's a little bit more saturated, like a little bit more brighter. Are they opposite, saturated and brighter, or are they the same? Well, I always get them confused. Fairly sure it's more saturated, like it's more apparent actual block type. But it's going to be like just a proper little budget thing, and what I'm going to be doing is putting it over up there where we've actually got a bit of a dark section. So what we're going to want is our redstone bits and pieces. Hopefully we've got enough. And we're just going to have it like, have them spawn, swipe at them, and then have pistons go up and down to make the resin drop off into hoppers is what the aim's going to be. And I think I've got enough room just like over in this area here. And because this area is all carpeted over, so we can't actually get spawns around here. Apparently we can, because I can hear zombies. Where are they spawning? Zombies, where are you at? I heard them right, I'm not going insane. Oh, okay. Oh, great, and they're all holding stuff, so they won't despawn. So that's just a section which is directly above there. That's going to be fun. So, let me sort of try my best to clear these guys out there. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Let's first of all get a torch down just here. And actually, I don't need you down. Quickly go light this area up. And I'm then going to need to light this area up. Oh yeah, because I sort of just blocked it off, didn't I? Didn't really think about it being lit up. My bad. So yeah, let me sort of crack on and get this. It's just going to be like a little budget type thing, so something that we can do while we're waiting for stuff to feed through the system. So once I've got this thing actually up and running, I'll bring you back. Can we like store these random things that I've just picked up? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, okay, so let me crack this out and then I'll bring you back. Alright, so I've got it built and it's like coming up to the middle of the night, but I've not put in the creaking hearts as of yet because I'm worried that they're going to spawn elsewhere. But we are going to have a look to see if this is going to work or not. How's best to actually get up over there? Let's go in the bells. Can we like over here? Oh my god, this is going to be such a nuisance, isn't it? Okay. So we've only got 3 of the creaking hearts. We can fill loads of them in this back section, but for the time being, we can make more creaking hearts once we've got the resin to do so. Okay, as long as they're spawning in there and nowhere else. Okay, I can hear them, but I don't know where they are. Where are they? Let's have a look. How? There's no dark spots in there. Is there? No, they definitely shouldn't have been able to spawn in there. Oh, but we have got dark spots in the wall section there. It's like 16 blocks around it is the area that they're able to spawn. Oh wow, we've actually got a bat in a hole over there. But I don't understand how that one has spawned over here. Like, what's the light requirements for them? Let's head on. Look, there's another one over there. What is the light requirement for them? Yes, there we are. Okay, let me do some tinkering, make sure we've got light levels above, say, 8. And I'm going to double see what the spawning conditions are of these guys. Otherwise it's just not going to work. But we can get some of the resin to get some more hearts just by punching this one dude. Yeah, I'm going to do this just until this one disappears for the next like 10 minutes. Catch you back in a sec. Okay, so by what I've read so far is that light levels does not matter. It's the blocks that they're able to spawn on, so they can spawn in any light level provided there's an activated creaking heart within 16 blocks. And obviously I can't clear out 16 blocks in every direction around where they're able to spawn because it cuts into sections of my base underneath. I may have a look to see. It's like, I think under here is relatively okay. Like, this is more than 16 blocks away. It's just this back end here that is probably going to be the issue. But yeah. What I may do is just rebuild this like up in the air above my base somewhere. So we've got like just it sitting in the voidish sort of area without complications. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll catch you back after I've moved it, so I don't want to have to clear out a massive section of my base. Can we like try to get these hearts? Do this. That should be all the creekins now sort of gone. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move this. I'll bring you back once I've got this into a more appropriate situation or area, shall I say. It's going to be fun. Alright, so nearly nighttime again. It's like 2 Minecraft days later and I managed to build it all the way up in the air above, so you can see where our beacons are coming up. And I was hoping to build it high enough so it wouldn't render in when we're down below, so it's not an eyesore for the time being, considering it should only be a temporary thing. But we will see if it works or not. I need to get enough resin just in order to do more of the creaking hearts behind, so that way we get more whatchamacallit. Oh, I didn't think that one through, did I? Have I got enough to make a slab? No. I left all of my other wood down below. That's fine. We can sort that afterwards, but let's just make sure that actually works. Okay, we've got one that spawns somewhere else, and I don't know where. Where did the other one spawn? That's 2. We should get 3, because we've got 3 hearts. It shouldn't be able to spawn. Okay, so we've got 3. If we turn around, it should all sort of just clump up. And then we just swipe at them until this wall, the first wall, like the back wall behind, needs to be covered. And then once that's covered, it won't be wasting its energy. It works in a similar fashion that I've realised as like Skulk does. When Skulk spreads when you kill a mob, and it sort of does that sort of expulsion effect, and it only goes so far. But I don't know, like, just how far these resin things can actually transmit. Is it just like either side of where the heart is? So obviously the particles go towards it. So maybe we need hearts like higher up. That resin not break? Yeah, it did, okay. It just respawns back really quickly after you do a couple of swipes. Yay. Okay, let me do this and get a bunch more of the hearts in, because what we need to do is smelt up all of the resin and then combine it with, I think it's logs on the side of a resin block can make the creaking heart, if I remember correctly, but it's been a while, so knowing me, it's probably going to be wrong. But anyway, I'm probably going to call it there for today's episode. Like, we've gone all the way over to Pale Garden, we got the creaking hearts, we've set up a little mini budget resin farm. And what I'm going to do in between this episode and next episode is sort out my storage area so I can put the new wood type in, add all the resin blocks and concoctions, fill out the rest of this with the rest of the hearts after I've got all the stuff needed. And then this thing will work a lot better once we've got a lot more hearts and there's a lot more of these creaking dudes sitting in here. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. And I'm pressing all sorts of wrong buttons. And hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.